Hey PJs, well, welcome back to another video. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe down below to become part of my PJ squad, which is always awesome. And as always, comment down below what you guys would like to see next, or if you just want to hop down there and say hello. I'll be answering as many comments as I can. So today I'm reviewing slimes with unique textures, and I know you guys absolutely loved when I bought slimes that I didn't think I'd like, so I decided to try another slime review that was a little different. So I wanted to buy slimes that were unique, and this first slime is from Momo Slimes. In the package I got the slime that I ordered, of course, and then this little extras packet. And inside this packet, I got their care card with some borax on the inside and then 2 pieces of candy. So the slime that I ordered from them is called Cloud9 V2. It came in this clear screw top lid container with their logo on the top, the slime name on the side, and then a little warning label on the bottom. So the reason I chose this slime is because it is a water jelly slime made from Korean glue, which I thought was so awesome, and I definitely had to try it. And you guys, the base is the coolest thing I think I've ever felt. It totally feels underactivated, but there's no residue on me whatsoever, and it was just so smooth. And on top of that, this color is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what else to say except that you guys need to try a slime like this because it feels so unique, which is definitely what we're going for in this video. So of course, besides the base, this also came with some Fimos and a cloud charm to add, and then a cloud clay piece, which is so adorable. It has micro fine glitters all over it, and I believe it was made out of Daiso because it was so soft. Mixing the clay in was super easy and satisfying, and I know I've said it before, but something about mixing clay into slime bases, especially clear ones, is so satisfying to me. The bubble pops are amazing. And once the clay completely mixed in, it became a chubby and fluffy clay slime. I am in love with how smooth this slime is, and the texture, I'm telling you guys, it's one of a kind. It's one of those ones definitely you kind of have to choose if you want it to have slow stretch but feel perfectly activated, or if you want it to feel underactivated but it's perfectly activated and has a stretch, if that makes sense, which I'm usually not a fan of, but something about this one, I don't know if it's the Korean glue or what, but it just works, and I honestly don't mind the fact that it feels underactivated. This slime is scented like white grape and melon soda, and to me it smells like bubblegum. I'm really surprised that it smells like that to me because of course I was expecting a melon a melon and grape scent, so really fruity, which it does definitely portray a fruitiness to it, but I just keep smelling bubblegum. Definitely not my favorite type of scent, but I think it smells pretty good. So besides not being a huge fan of the scent, I love everything about this slime, and I just can't get over the texture. This is one of those ones I'm going to play with probably for hours after I'm done editing this video, so I will rate it 5 out of 5 pajamas. This next package is from Rotom Science, and I purchased 2 slimes, and if you know them, you know that unique textured slimes are their thing because they're just so good at it. But anyways, they also sent this little care package, and on the inside they sent some candy, their business card, and some borax. And here are the slimes, and they also sent me an extra, which was so nice. But these came in their dome screw top lid containers with their logo on the top, the slime name on the side, and then a little warning on the bottom. Now these are their 7 ounces. I believe if you get like 8 ounces or maybe 6 ounces, the containers do change, but for 7 ounces, this is what they look like. Starting off with the extra, this was so adorable, and it was obviously watermelon themed because of just the outside, and like everything about it was watermelon themed. It was adorable. The base was like a thick slime. I'm not really sure how else to describe it. It did seem pretty unique, but definitely a thick slime. And then it was scented like sweet watermelon, and it had red and green block beads in it. Not enough to make a huge difference, but it definitely gave it better bubble pops. Moving on to the first slime I purchased, this is called Straw Bunny Cake Shake, and for those of you that watched my Pacha Slimes review, I was talking about a texture that I saw on their website that I really wanted to try, and this was the one. They had quite a few to choose from, but I decided on this one because lately I've been obsessed with strawberry themed slimes. So what makes this slime so unique is the silica sand beads that are added into this, and that's all the chunks that you see in this. They kind of look like rocks, but they can be crushed between your fingers, and they make the absolute best sizzles in the world. I am obsessed. So the base color to this slime is a really pretty beige that definitely reminds me of cake, so I think they nailed that color. And it also comes with this little extra clear slime to represent the strawberry syrup. So I tried to assemble this in the best way possible. I just wrapped some of the clear slime around the original base and then put some of the extra on top and then just put it back in the container, which I am grateful. They left some room for the clear slime after it's done deflating and everything, which I love. And then I added the female slices on top, which consisted of some strawberry slices, some whole strawberries, and some little bunnies. Now during this mixing process, I did see this tiny little thing poking out. I don't know where he came from or if he was in this from the beginning. Now that I'm rewatching, he was definitely in it longer than I noticed, but I just thought it was so funny because it was definitely cut off and all I saw was his eyes and a forehead. I just thought it was so funny because it looked like he was looking right at me, and I almost kept it in the slime because it was adorable, but I knew he didn't belong, so I did get rid of him. But if you guys want to name him, definitely do that because he was just so cute. Anyways, moving on, when I mixed this together, it became a beautiful baby pink color, and it definitely looked like strawberry cake, and I love that so much. I will say the base was definitely really packed with those silica sand beads, and when you mix in the clear slime, it balances out so that you can get a lot more stretch out of it. To me, this slime smelled like strawberry cake and Fruit Loops, but it was a very subtle scent, so I definitely wish it was stronger. I love everything about this slime. It is so unique and I love how much it inflates, and overall I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 pajamas. And lastly, we have Haribo Frog Spawn. These types of frog spawn slimes have been with Rotom Science for a few months now, I believe, and I've always wanted to try one. You guys will see in a little bit why it's called frog spawn besides just the way it looks, but this one is Haribo themed, so it's a ton of different colored beads, and they have this adorable charm and some little bears. So I don't know how they came up with the idea of this one. I don't know if they saw the beads and was like, this looks like frog spawn, or if they heard the sound, and like how close it sounds to rivets is so cool to me, and 100% unique, so I had to add this one to this one. It was one of the reasons I thought of this video, so I had to include it. I know they've had quite a few colors now, and they've even done one called Royal Frog Spawn, which I thought about getting in place of this one, but I just couldn't pass this one up because the bears are so adorable and I love all the different colored beads. It is so beautiful. They did have a few options to pick from for this slime, so for the scent I chose Lollipop. It's super subtle, more subtle than the last one, so I do wish it was stronger, but it smells like really sweet candy and I think it fits this slime perfectly. And then I chose more base. I just thought that I would definitely enjoy this slime more if I could stretch it a little better, which I definitely do. And just to show a little bit more of the ASMR to this one, I do take out some of the base towards the end of this video, that way you guys can hear it just a little better. I will definitely say this slime isn't for everyone, especially people who like slimes that stretch a little better and have great bubble pops. Because of how big these beads are, you can't really pop the bubble pops super well, but I think that everything else about this slime definitely makes up for it because it is just so gorgeous and so unique, and I don't know, something about this one is really getting to my heart. And I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I also give this one 5 out of 5 pajamas. But with that, that is the end of the review, and definitely let me know what you guys would like to see next, because now that I'm doing more than just regular slime reviews, I would definitely love to see what you guys' opinions are. But with that, I am signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.